Hello everyone. I'm Precious Owoko, the founder of Walking Shadow Poetry Kenya. I've been receiving a lot of feedback from you guys, and most of the people want really to know how do I start my channel? How do I grow from my channel? What do I need to do? What is the first step I need to do? You need to understand that for a good brand, you need a brand name. The second thing you need is an email. And the third thing you need is a social media platform. It can be YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, depending on whichever you decide to start with. Then after that, that is when you now design a logo. Now you'll come up with a slogan. Now you will now advance. But in this video, I'm going just to take you through the steps of how you really need to identify a brand name and why that name, and if it will be possible for you to also market your product through that name. In the meantime, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share my videos if you can, and leave a question in case you have a question on whatever content you're doing, or on branding. You can just ask me in the comment section. So let us start. The first thing that you need to do as a brand, yeah, you need to identify what exactly you need to, what is your aim, or rather, what is your goal. Like maybe you're a poet like me, you're doing poetry, and your target audience is people who are struggling with various issues to do with mental health. So any content that you will be generating, it will be directly going towards mental health awareness. Okay, it can be that song, it can be that script, it can be that poem. It should be directed to a mental health. This makes it easier for your viewers, or rather your audience, because anytime they want anything to do with mental health, your channel will be the first one that will come to their mind. And anytime they will want something to do with maybe food, or maybe to do with dressing code, or maybe to do with anything that you do, maybe arts or something, they will just be coming directly to you. Identify what is your goal as a brand. After identifying your goal, from that goal you realize you need a slogan, like a tagline. Let's just say a slogan. This slogan will help you to know what exactly are you doing. You see, sometimes when you don't have a slogan, you just be doing everything, like you're dancing at the same time you're acting, at the same time you're singing, at the same time you're doing everything at the same time. But you need to narrow down your content into a specific thing that you're so passionate about, and it can be you're not so good at, but you're passionate about, something that in case you don't get views or likes, you will still love it. Okay, so how do you now do a brand name? You've now identified your goal. What is my goal in this brand? You write it down. If it is possible, have a specific book that you'll be noting down whatever goal or aim you want to achieve from that brand. All right, then after you have identified that goal, from those goals, just create a slogan from those goals. Okay, just one slogan is enough. After that slogan, now think of a name that you can come up with from these various slogans that you've listed on that book. Okay, like for me, when I began mine in the year 2020, I remember I had a lot of slogans that I had in mind, like lending a voice to the voiceless, impacting lives, changing lives, acquiring, enabling people to understand various issues in life. I had a lot of slogans that I chose, but definitely not above 50 and not below 10. So from those slogans, I narrowed them down to what exactly I want to achieve from my pieces. Okay. After that, that is when I wrote down any possible brand name that I would like to call my brand. I remember I had like 15 of them, and out of the 15 of them, I debated between two. Yeah, because there were two names that I really loved and I would really want to call my brand. But I then came up with Now Walking Shadow, which I felt it was more catchy, and someone could identify with it so easily. Like someone would be really curious, why walking shadow, why is the shadow walking, why is the walking shadow? Okay, so you also look for a name that is catchy and rememberable to your audience, and it can make them be curious about your content. Like, why does he call himself that? Okay, and it should be at least something moral. Now don't start calling yourself some funny names and then and then expect people to really think you will do a serious content, especially when you are intending to go for a very serious content. Don't do funny names. Just do a simple, easy name that is rememberable. After I have identified the various names, maybe 10, 5, you've identified them, you've noted them down, then go to Google and search. Okay? Search if there is anyone who has that kind of a name. All right? You search. After searching, then you will decide whether you'll twist that name or you'll use that name, or you will change it a bit to be yours, originally yours. After you've Googled, maybe, God willing, or luckily, you found that no one else has that kind of name, or no one bears that kind of a name. That is when you use it. Okay, you use that name, and then you get a slogan of which you had already identified earlier. You do that slogan, that name, and then from there you just do an email. You open a Gmail account. It can be a Gmail account, a Yahoo account, but I would really advise, let us just go for a Gmail account. Especially if you just go for a Gmail account. That is what I use, but I don't know what you prefer. Any Gmail account, any email account that you prefer, then you can use it. After you've done an email account, that is when it will help you to now create a channel for your YouTube. You create a YouTube channel, you can open a Facebook page, and also you can do a TikTok account and an Instagram account. Later, I will be on another video, I will be really explaining to you how do you open a Facebook page, because there are so many people who are really struggling on how to open these accounts. Yeah, so after you've opened a Gmail account, then when you go to YouTube, it will directly give you an option of creating an account for that Gmail. So you choose it, then you create a channel, then you do a profile, photo, and then you write your slogan, you write your name. On the description, you can leave it because probably you have not started doing that content. And if you have started, you can just upload that content and just do some small description. It's your thing, so you know what exactly you want to achieve with it, so you know what to do. And if you don't know, then still you can ask me in the comment section. I'll direct you on what to do. After you found a brand name, you get a slogan, now you have a YouTube channel, probably active or not active. What content you post, any content that you post, make sure that it is a content that relates to your slogan. It's easier that way. I know there are people who are talented and they have different skills and abilities, and they would like to put it all in one basket. I would really advise you to just concentrate on one of those talents that you have, and one that will, at least people will know you with. Maybe you're a comedian, people will know you as a comedian. Maybe you're a singer, people will know you as a singer. After you've done all that, now the big job comes to the consistency of the content, or how often you will be uploading your content. Okay? I know all of you really want to know. I have a YouTube channel, I have a Facebook page, I have a TikTok account, I have an Instagram account. It has not been active. What should I do? What content should I do? So, in my next video, I will be explaining to you what to do. Probably you're a singer, especially this challenge gets singers a lot. I don't know why. And a bit of poets. because you find it so hard to get an inspiration for your pieces, an inspiration to do a new song. Maybe you have challenges and you don't know what to do exactly, or maybe you just let's say you maybe you're a busy person and you don't have enough time to actually do your content. So in my next video I will be explaining on how to ensure your content, but in the meantime, think of a brand name, think of a slogan, then let's do it together. In case of any inquiries, feel free to just write your question in the comment section and I will be glad to help you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. I have been your favorite poet, Precious Owoko. Bye.